Okay, hold on. Okay, I need to see what I said. Ease because yeah, somebody could have been at ease for a while because somebody could have even got married to gain, somebody could have got married to gain finances or riches. Somebody could have even been manipulative about who they even married for riches or for financial gain. Courageous heart. So it takes courage to follow your heart. And okay, so that's where I was at. Okay, so all right, so it takes courage. It takes courage to follow your heart because, like I said, especially if it's an easier way out. An easier way out could be joining a certain group and then marrying a specific person and then gaining wealth like that and riches, but not really being physically attracted to your person. And that could be another thing too when it comes down to a lot of people in like a certain group or a certain organization because they know it's like a money grab and they're probably not really attracted to the person that they with. All right, so the courageous heart. Okay, so we got the four of cups. So it's kind of like you had to be a courageous type of person because of the rejection. You get what I'm saying? And then when it come down to the equal give and take, it's kind of like people more so rejected you more than anything. And I kind of feel like a lot of people wouldn't be able to really handle as much rejection as, has been thrown your way. Yeah, because the all the rejection, you could have been like, why am I getting, you know what I'm saying? Why am I getting rejected? I don't have a past life with any of these people. I don't have any type of past anything with any of these people. And it's just like, uh, but it's like, I don't have a past anything with any of these people. And it's just kind of like, they want to disturb your happiness, your finances, your beauty, and, how you're viewed in the public's eye. You get what I'm saying? They just want to change how, it's kind of like they want to change how you have been viewed by, how can I say this? It's kind of like they want to put a lot of energy and effortness on your shortcomings, but yet they want to hide about, how evil or wicked or slow or whatever the fuck they could possibly be. Yeah, it's like I feel like a group could be yeah, it's like a group could be under control by like it's like a Cancer energy could be controlling like a Sagittarius, a Aries, a Taurus could be lying and being deceptive. Like a Cancer energy could be controlling certain people. And I feel like that's what makes a person feel like powerful when they can control, yes. When they can control people's finances and manipulate situations. Yes, I'm talking about it's a king of swords that it's a king of swords that maybe a Cancer energy haven't spoken to in a while. Maybe the communication has been off, or maybe it was something about it was a heartbreaking situation. Maybe something didn't turn out how it was supposed to because somebody got lied to. Yeah, somebody got lied to about a Gemini, Scorpio, or a divine counterpart lover situation. Yeah, somebody got lied to. Yeah, because that's what ended a cycle for somebody by them being a part of some type of group and then somebody lying about, either sharing finances, sharing a life, sharing a world with a person. But that's what made somebody at ease because they lied to a person and a person closed the cycle out with you. Somebody could have even lied about who they had a kid with or something. Just say if you got one kid, somebody could have said that you had another kid with somebody else. Yeah, somebody could have said that you had another kid with somebody else or twins or something. But somebody was just in their ego. Somebody was satisfied. Yeah, somebody was just satisfied with getting you blocked, or somebody was satisfied with getting you like, somebody was satisfied with interrupting the communication because, like I said, they had a big ego. Yeah, somebody had a big ego and they were satisfied with the work that they did. Somebody could be like a witch or something. Yeah, somebody to slow somebody down. Somebody just wanted to get somebody like put out or harmed. But that was a personal part of this group. But see, what it was is, like I said, they was judging you incorrectly because it's like, really, it's just the Empress energy. No matter what type of, it's kind of like no matter what financial situation you in, as long as you are a loving, nurturing energy, the Empress energy gonna always show up. As long as you are, loving people, being nurturing, you get what I'm saying? As long as you are being, the embodiment of the Empress energy, the Empress energy is going to always show up. Now, when it comes down to financial situation, it's kind of like, okay, well, the finances ain't all the way there, but the Empress ain't always financially stable, just like the Emperor ain't always financially stable, because the Emperor could be the Emperor and he could be broke as hell. You get what I'm saying? The Emperor don't always have money and the Empress don't either. Like, even all the queens in the deck don't always have money either. Yes, and that is the God honest truth. Yes. Yeah, so it's kind of like you don't have a past with some of these people. Yeah, it's like some of these people, don't know you at all. Yeah, it's kind of like a king of, what's his name? A king of swords, like a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius male. He's like, I don't know. He's like, I don't know a certain person at all. Yeah, but I'm seeing something about somebody that either closed out a cycle with you in the past that made their life easy, but now somebody's saying now it's making their life hard because they blocked you out or something like that. Yeah, because things have been going slow, and things have been moving slow for them because they was being evil, you know what I'm saying? They was being evil and wicked to you, so things was slowing up for them. They was thinking that they was just doing something to you. You know what I'm saying? They thought that they were just doing something to you, like to, slow how you pay your bills and how you keep your lights on and stuff. Yeah, but I feel like somebody could be coming, like, out of their shell. Yeah. Yeah, with the hermit mode. It's like somebody could be coming out of their shell, or somebody could be coming out of a group. Because maybe somebody was not able to show you who they really was because they was a part of some type of group. And somebody could realize that a group was slowing them down. Not a work ethic. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, not your work ethic. You get what I'm saying? With the higher perspective here, the Nine of Pentacles, it's like your work ethic wasn't fucked up. It was a group of people that was slowing you down. And so if it could have been like a divine counterpart or something like that, if the group of people was slowing you down, then that means they were slowing the divine counterpart down. So people could have been like, why I can't make no money or whatever the fuck. This is because, it's because somebody slowed you down. So it slowed them down energetically. Because especially if people be like, oh, it's oneness. Yeah, I kind of feel like when it come down to like some type of organization, group, or an occult or whatever, I feel like somebody was making like fast judgment calls. I feel like somebody was making fast commitments with people. Yeah, somebody just could have been making fast agreements and things like that with people, and those agreements were to go against you. The agreements were to go against your family and to stop and slow your family down from progress, growth, and completion. Somebody could have wanted your families trapped up in a toxic cycle. But like I said, that's what you could be seeing clearly now when it comes down to, when it comes down to a group of people, you could just see a lot of deception. Because you want to expand. You get what I'm saying? It's kind of like, you've been strategizing, planning. You've been being here in the present moment. You've been finding the lessons in every moment. Pausing when it comes down to, your soul whispers. Seeing through the deception. Starting over when it comes down to certain things. Jumping into new things. Being patient. Considering other options. When those doors that they were closed up for you, and then you was opening up other doors, taking the higher road every single time, turning within. You get what I'm saying? Turning within, recognizing the peace that you have within you to recognize that you can take the higher road. And there's plenty of roads opened up for you. You get what I'm saying? Because when you a brave soul, you soar through the bullshit. You get what I'm saying? It's like you fly past all the bullshit because you see it. You get what I'm saying? And then it's like breaking free from this group is like, I'm talking about breaking free from a group is something to be thankful for. It's like honor yourself and take charge and discover and release. Because it's caring connections and rewards available and resolutions to life problems, life events. Yeah, ease. I'm telling you. Because that's what a group of people did not want you to see. They did not want you to see the caring connection. They didn't want you to see all the releases that you have done, all the changes that you have made. These people did not want you to see that. That's why they're always convincing you that, oh, you haven't changed, or you gotta grow up and woo 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 woo. That's them trying to convince you that, oh, you need time for, such and such and such and such. But that ain't doing nothing but buying them time and buying the witches time to get their quote unquote spiritual death done. You get what I'm saying? That's all they was doing, was buying time for they was buying time for the spiritual hitman, or buying time to, master your energy or something. You get what I'm saying? That's why they wouldn't release you from a situation. Or so you could be financially free. They didn't want you listening to your soul. They didn't want you to expand. Like I said, it was the deception and the strategy that they wanted you to be. They wanted you to be stuck in la la land. They wanted you. Yeah, it was just a group of people that wanted you to be stuck in la la land, and they wanted you to be stuck with certain demonic attachments. And that's why I said I always start and end from now on my messages with prayer, because that's what keeps me protected, that's what keeps me guided, and that's what keeps my mind strong. So with that being said, let me end this real quick. Okay. Lord, I place my life and my plans and my whole day in your hands. Guide my steps, my words, and my decisions. Let your will be done, not mine. I know that without you, I am nothing. Lead my thoughts, choices, and my actions according to your perfect plan. From morning to night, guide me in every way. Fill me with your Holy Spirit. Protect me from all harm. Renew my strength and remind me that you are always with me. Amen. All right. All right, my love. I will see you later. Y'all have a good one. And remember, never fear the devil, because that's all the devil wants. The devil wants to place fear in you, so it can be easy for, the devil or the devil's minions to trick you, or, you get what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, it's like the devil's minions be just wanting to trick you to they just want to trick you out your spot or trick you out your ideas. Because I'm telling you, the devil really don't have no ideas. They got to steal the ideas from the gods, because guess what? The gods are the creators. You get what I'm saying? So anytime you see somebody mimicking, or just, they so hell-bent on keeping you stuck, or they so hell-bent on making you the enemy, because it's just like, if you don't like a person, you don't like a person. There's no need to, waste all your energy on a person. All the strategic planning, like, oh, strategic planning, and it's just like, when it comes down to that, it's just like, the fuck is a strategic planning for? Because even people that have fake cop connections get caught up too. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm telling y'all, when I say, that's another thing too, as a people, we got to be aware of as well. We got to be aware of the fake cops. We got to be aware of the fake cops, my love, because I kid you not, it was a cop. I was over there by my sister's house. I'm talking about, my love, I slowed down and everything while this cop was there. This motherfucker had pulled me over. This how I know he was a fake ass cop, because I kind of feel like, You know, I kind of feel like he would have took me to jail if, you know what I'm saying? I kind of feel like he would have took me to jail if he, you know, was a real cop. But like I said, though, I kind of feel like he was playing with me. I kind of feel like that cop was a part of whatever demonic group it was. Because how they know, how did that specific cop, and this cop had a gap in his damn mouth. And it's kind of like, how did he specifically know to pull me over? That's how you know when certain people got their cop connections and shit, they be spying you around, spying and stalking around town. Because I know I was getting stalked and watched everywhere I go. Because literally I was at the library today and it's like, motherfuckers just following me there. And it's kind of like, how's motherfuckers knowing that I'm at the library when I don't even talk to these people? You get what I'm saying? So that's why I'm just, you know, that's why I'm cautious about what to do. That's why I'm cautious about who I call my friend. That's why I'm cautious about who I even conversate with. My bullshit, you not. I'm cautious about that. Because like I said, for 3 years, for my business to go out for 3 years, and then it's so wild because a lady, she was being big. She was, yeah, that's what it was. It was the Libra, Gemini, Aquarius lady. She was being nosy. Yeah, she was being nosy as a motherfucker. She was snooping through, I don't know where she came from to decide to go through the office and, you know, dig through paperwork. But she was literally digging through paperwork thinking she found a case or thinking she, you know what I'm saying, thinking that, oh my God, I caught a criminal or something. You know what I'm saying? She was sitting up here thinking that she caught a damn criminal. In reality, it's like I really saw how criminal a motherfucker could get. Like, you get what I'm saying? I'm talking about if you got people that is lying to, you know, they just want to work certain places to have access to your information. You get what I'm saying? It's kind of like they was, it's like a group of them, though. It's like my love. They was, what it do? It's like they was applying for jobs, like I said, at you know, like public housing. They was applying for jobs at public housing. They was applying for jobs everywhere, everywhere I worked at. It's like they were just applying everywhere I work, and I'm just like, you know, it was kind of weird to me. It was like, why they applying everywhere I work at? And why ain't nobody saying anything to me? That's how you know. You know what I heard from a long time ago? I heard that it was a man. I heard that it was a man that had a wife or something. And it was like the man that had a wife, she knew that her husband was cheating on her or something like that because she didn't feel like, I guess she only liked the sex when it come down to her man or whatever. She only liked the sex, and that's what really got her hooked on the man. But then she wound up getting into like witchcraft and spiritual things and stuff. And she wound up, you know, doing like certain things behind his back because, you know what I'm saying, she wound up doing certain things behind his back because he wasn't, you know what I'm saying, he wasn't on that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So then I kid you not, she wound up finding the girl that the other man was like really crazy about, like that he really, really loved and cared for. That girl, the wife went and did some weird ass shit. She would always say that she's working and shit, but she'll be out stalking the other woman. You get what I'm saying? She'll be out stalking the other woman. And it was kind of giving like that one pastor and that one lady, when her pastor husband was cheating on her, or whatever, and she was like, she remembers every detail about every woman that the man be with, like she be spying and gathering up all type of information when it come down to the woman that, you know, her man be cheating on with. She was like, she be setting up cameras and doing all type of weird ass shit. Yeah, she be doing all types of shit when it come down to like the women that her husband cheats with. She pays attention to the detail, and I'm like, I said that's some wild shit, man. I don't even know if I don't know if I would I don't know how I would feel if, you know what I'm saying, like when it comes down to like husband and wife type of situation, it just kind of like, how can I say? It's just, I don't know, man. Because I was in a fake marriage one time, and I was happy. But anyway, let me call these people back because I hope they ain't playing with the ride, child. But anyway, I'm gonna get off this phone. Oh yeah, one more thing too. When it comes down to belief system too, is so important for you to deal with and be with somebody who got the same belief system as you, because people will literally kill you just because you don't believe in the same shit they do. And it's kind of bothersome when you think about it, because it's kind of like, why would y'all try to kill? First of all, if you got different categories of religion, right? If you got different categories of religion, why would you kill me just because I don't believe what you believe in? Because guess what? We can say we do the same thing. Guess what? The message could always be different. The delivery could always be different. The energy could always be different. And the reason why is because maybe, you know, when it come down to, I bullshit you not, a person that is more so knowledgeable than the next person, like the other person will catch your attention, but it's just like somebody who's more knowledgeable will make you sit around and think. You get what I'm saying? Because I kid you not, I really fuck with the ones that, I really fuck with the people that help, that make me think, that encourage me to think or push my thought process into like a learning mode, or you know what I'm saying, like, oh, I'm getting taught something. You get what I'm saying? Versus, you know, versus me just, you know, sitting around and being like, okay, I'm not evolving spiritually when I'm listening to certain things, or, you know, things aren't, you know. Yeah, because I kid you not, even when it comes down to beauty, knowledge, exercise, like, I kid you not, every day I ride my bike. Listen, every day I ride my bike, I'm doing something that is benefiting, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing something that's benefiting my health. You get what I'm saying? Every day I ride a bike, I'm doing something that's benefiting my health. I'm working my nerves, my joints, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not sitting around being, you get what I'm saying? Because I kid you not, before I started back riding my bike, like, it was kind of, I was like, damn, I'm not, you know, pushing hard enough on the pedal, some shit like that. So I started, you know, wanting to ride my bike you know what I'm saying? I want to ride my bike every day. Like, I be wanting the electric bike, but I still be wanting the pedal bike.
But like I said though, hold on, let me see.